Hey, what's up, my airgun brothers and sisters? Skinny Mitch here. Welcome, my airgun brotherhood. So today I'm shooting the Gauntlet 22 cal and off of bags with the JSB 15.89, 18.13. I got 15.89 on the bring. The 18.13, as you can see right here, I have it written down. 18.13. 18.13, 18.13. So what Tom and I did was we went at the 60-yard mark and we dialed in my gun to the 60 yard. Then we wrote that down, we dialed it into the 70 and then to the 80. Okay, then I went back and I did a shot group at 60, a shot group at 70, and a shot group at 80. All right, I'll bring you down to the target and let you know what's going on here. So when I did my second run after I wrote down all my stuff and then turned my turrets back to the settings for each yardage to do the groups for you guys, and they're shooting off to the right. We did have a temperature change, like drastic temperature change in between me doing the testing. Like I got here early this morning and now the sun's out, it's like 88 degrees. So anyway, real quick, bring it down here. This was me dialing it in. Okay, then you can see right here, bam, 2 shots, almost dead center, bullseye. And when I redid the test for you guys, I came up here and shot 5 shots, 1 2 3 4 5. This could be shooter error, but regardless, now they're shooting off high and to the right when I was dialed in. Now I did mention the temperature change, but that could also be my UTG scope not, dialing back into where it was before. But UTG for my purposes is pretty good. So anyway, this is the 60 yard. Oh, let me measure it. Most important, right? From center to center, exactly 1.5. And I'm reading it right this time, guys. All right, so I'll bring you down to the 70 yard. Now this is, sometimes you might hear me say 72 or 63. I just, for my purposes on the paper, I just rounded the numbers off. And sometimes I set my bench closer and farther away by maybe a foot. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys. So this is 1 2 3 4 5. 2 of them went off to the right, but then I came back center. So not too bad. And we are looking at 1 5/8. Remember, this is at 70 yards. And we just stretched it out to 80. So this is the first time I've ever shot my 22 caliber Gauntlet to 80 yards. Get you up a little bit closer here. All right, so if you look right here, this is the group I got when I dialed it in at 80 yards. 2 shots, right? Then when I came back and started over again, they're all hitting off to the right. Well, some of them came in. I don't know. I'm ecstatic with the results myself. I mean, so 1 2 3 4 5. So I'm getting shots right next to each other. This one's just about hole in hole. So furthest to furthest, let me just put my finger up here. We're looking at 1.5. Yeah, furthest to furthest, 1.5. So I do it from there. Yeah, 1.5, close enough, give or take a couple centimeters. So again, 80 yards, JSB, 18.13 grains. And I'm getting consistent groups at all yardages. Pretty close. My groups are all pretty close to each other. I expected at 80 for this to widen out a lot more. Wow, wow, and double wow. So 60, 70, and 80 yards with JSB 18.13 and the 22 caliber gauntlet. Fantastic. Oh, and I did do some Crossman Premier hollow points. Let me show you down here. Right here. 5-shot group. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 right here at 80 yards. Crossman Premier hollow points, 14.3 grain, I think they are. That's not a bad group, right? Not a bad group at all. These two were my first shots. I was aiming here, it hit here, and then I couldn't see where they were going through my scope, so I moved up. I changed my aim point regardless, and bam, 5 shots. One up here, so 4, and then one up here. Let's measure that real quick. 2-inch group, 80 yards with Crossman Premier hollow points. All right, well, I'll stop boring you guys. Like I always say, be safe and have fun. I'll see you on the next one.